Anthony Richardson starting for the Colts again.
Hey now! Free AR5.
Free AR5. He's back on the field. He learned his lesson.
Yep.
Okay, he learned his lesson now. The culture in that Colts facility has certainly been called into question.
Big time.
By the own players, fans, alumni, obviously, which I'm going to consider myself, and people around the city. You know, when some of your best players are coming out saying, like, yeah, like, I don't know what the hell's going on in here. Kenny Moore, like, we don't work hard. Quentin Nelson comes, team preparation, good. Individual preparation, not great. It's like,
what?
Are you guys professionals or not? And how long has this been happening? And, you know, Jeff Saturday was kind of brought in to be the new head coach, interim head coach after Frank Reich was fired. And the word was kind of like Jeff Saturday's coming in there, and he's basically telling them, like, hey, this ain't how professional football goes. And he was taking it on the shins by everybody. Obviously, fans were like, this guy sucks as a coach. And then players were like, this isn't fun. We're not allowed to just be late to meetings and, like, skip training and do everything like that. What is this all about? A little accountability. So then Shane gets in here, and he's a guy of accountability, we assume, coming from Sirianni. And then one thing leads to another. We got another quarterback in here, got another quarterback in here. The players, I think, are kind of fed up with the entire rotation of how it goes. But I think a lot of people in that building don't know that your ass will be replaced very quickly. And I think they almost got too comfortable. AR got an opportunity to sit back, watch, hopefully learn from a lot of people talking like, hey, quarterbacks operate differently, have to operate differently. And when he's in there, he's electrifying. He can run for $100. He can throw for $500. He might miss a few because he's still a rookie quarterback, even though he's in his second year. He wasn't in the building much last year, which, once again, don't love. I don't think that would have happened in any building that's worth a shit. If your rookie quarterback has surgery, I think they're still going to be back in there learning stuff. So once again, not AR's fault that he seemingly doesn't have anybody to, like, kind of teach him the ways, but hopefully Joe Flacco has done that, and the team still in it. We watched the Dolphins win on Monday night. They're 3-6. Their team's like, yeah, we can go on and run. We can get in there for that 7th seed. We can do that. We have more wins than they do. We have a schedule. Now you got the Jets, then you got the Lions, then you have a bye, or Patriots, then you got a bye, then you got some winnable games. It's like we are still in playoff hunt, which is why I feel like I was kind of bamboozled a little bit. So when I came out and was like, put Joe Flacco in the damn game, we can win these games, we can still make the playoff, we can have a home playoff game, which we can still win the AFC South. We haven't done that we haven't done that since Chris Ballard has got here. We have not won in a long time, but I feel like we have the team to do it. We've invested a lot of money. Then you start hearing the stories coming out of it. It's like, maybe we don't have a single chance at doing anything. But with everything in front of us, Anthony Richardson going back in there, hopefully there's a little bit of a learning curve over the last couple of weeks on how you got to operate as a quarterback. And we don't expect him to be perfect, but man, he should be electrifying, I hope.
Yeah, we know he's going to be electrifying. We know he has the talent, just like we had the conversation about Caleb Williams yesterday with him losing his OC. As a player, as an organization, I'm sure you never want to be back and forth with your young quarterback, old quarterback coming in. Obviously, Joe Flacco did not light it up once he got in there. I was right there with you. Yeah, hey, he's going to give us the best chance to win right now with how the team is constructed. So hopefully this is a great learning experience for Anthony Richardson. He sat back, saw it from a different perspective, maybe learned something different, gets another opportunity. Maybe he values this one a little bit more. And shit, we all been there. As a young player, you got to learn. Sometimes it's the hard way, sometimes it's different ways.
I got arrested.
Yeah,
there's a learning possibility for everybody.
It's big. It's a lot on your plate, especially as that CEO of the team when you are that quarterback. So obviously from the beginning, I've been hopeful and optimistic for Anthony Richardson. And now we got a chance. The Jets defense aren't world beaters by any stretch of the imagination right now. So he can go out there, have a big game, get us to our 5th win. And like you said, everything's still out there for us.
Good luck, AR.
Go get him, AR. You got
2.0.
And AR, I would like to apologize for the fact that I didn't know that the building was just like not a professional one. You know, when if you look at the Ring of Honor up there at the Colts,
hard not to.
You got Hall of Famers all over the place. That building they're in right now, much nicer than the shitty ass building that we were in. Okay. You got better facilities, you got better opportunities, you got better everything in that building. And somehow it's just regressed to getting much worse. And these guys, and there's a lot of vets in there that have been around a long time, like have a little pride, you know? I know it's hard to do sometimes whenever you lose and lose and lose, and these guys have never won. Okay, these guys have never won. They jersey, still getting paid. Let's go do it now. Why not flip the switch? Yeah. You're getting mocked and ridiculed by everybody, not just me, obviously, although I am in the city. But whenever I hear you're lazy and you're not taking care of things, it's like you're blowing an opportunity to what? Make a point? Way to go. Way to go. 20 years from now, you're going to be able to say, yeah, we wanted to play like shit because we wanted, way to go. I hope it works out. But now is the time, hopefully they rally and they move on.
Yeah.
Enough talent in there.
Definitely.
You got the talent, but we talked about it. It's the little things. Day-to-day meetings, practice, walkthroughs, from the vets, from the coaches, from the front office, from ownership, on every level. You got to everybody's got to be tied in on the same page to win on this level. We know how fine that line is between winning and losing with organizations. So it's still out there. We're not, 2-8. It's not like the season's done. We still got opportunity.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because we got no chance at the top 5 pick again. But
yeah, it's the worst case.
Hey,
we got to play a home playoff game still.
We got a top 5 pick at quarterback right now. So obviously he has the talent.
Agreed.
Let's just hope all the other shit comes together. And I'm still hopeful. I'm still optimistic of what's going on.
It's rookie year.
There's 3 words. There's 3 words, that are kind of pieced together, that are just like a great explanation of what you have to do to be good. Be a pro. That is literally all of this. Just be a pro. And it feels like in that building there hasn't been a lot of that. Mm-hmm. You go back a couple years ago, I'm not getting into it.
What's that? What happened a couple years ago?
Well, obviously, the guy that was part of it, he's gone on to have great success, but there's gambling in the building at a rap. We're one of the teams that are gambling. But then reports coming out, like skipping training sessions, for rehab. It's like
nobody getting fined for doing any of that stuff.
Late to team meetings. It's like, what is this, a fuck? That's not like a good high school football team. It's like, what the hell is going on behind the scenes? The things that like kind of get leaked out, I'm like, how did this building become this? Legitimately, how is this what this building became? And I think a lot of fans are feeling the same way. But once again, still got everything in front of it and can tighten everything up.
The first thing that I heard yesterday was those 2 guys. That's the first part of this thing moving forward, right? When you have your leaders policing the group and calling people out, then hopefully the other guys start to follow.
Kenny and Quentin?
Yes.
Yes, I agree. Because those are 2 guys that I have respect for and appreciate.
Correct.
Now, granted, it's their locker room, too, that this has been happening. But corner, guard, not normally like the ones who are expected to set the tone for everything. But I appreciate that they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, boys. Everything's still in front of you.
You got this, Colts.